going on? Let's see. All right, we about to get started in a minute. About to have Wendy back on. She's gonna talk about macros. What exactly are they? And portion size, how to portion your food without using the scale. So I'm gonna bring her on in just a second. Give me one sec. Here we go. All right, let's see. We're about to add her in. Here she goes. How you doing, Wendy?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, pretty
I'm
good.
still yet to find something to hold this thing up so that I don't have to hold it up with my hand.
Okay.
And I still don't know where to look. I'm like, which way do I go? How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. Just working up to a fun run that we're doing next year and trying to figure out putting in all the times of the links and, for the payments and getting
Okay.
shirts together and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, I bet
So,
that's lots
yeah.
of fun. Yeah, yeah. All right, so
So,
our topic today is macros. What are they? And portion sizing without using the scale. So Wendy, you can introduce yourself again, and we can get right into it.
okay, yeah. Hey everyone, my name's Wendy, and I'm the owner and coach at Wendy's Club Fit. Been doing this since I was like 14 years old, and finally, after getting out of the riffraff of actually working for companies and stuff like that, started my own business, and now I'm just here to help people. So trying to make a living. But anyways, yeah, we wanted to talk to you all about macros. What are they? There's a lot of diet fads that are out there, and some of them, I mean, a diet's a diet. Most diets work as long as you stick on them, but a lot of them are bad for you. So macros. So what are they? When people talk about macros, there's macros and there are micros. Macros are basically your proteins, like your chicken, your fish, cheese, stuff like that, which actually has some fat in it too, but so does like meat and like beef and stuff. But those are basically like your meats and stuff, your eggs. You've got your fats, and hopefully we're talking good fats and not all these bad saturated fats like some of these diets have you eat, like a lot of cream cheese. But I can't believe what's out there. So and then you've got, where were we? What did I say? Oh, I can't remember what I said so far. I've got so much going on in my mind. Um, where was I? Oh my God, I can't believe this.
Say something
I'm
about
having a
cream
brain fart.
cheese. You was talking about
Huh?
fats, good fats.
Oh, the good fats and the bad fats. Yeah. I'll say you got your proteins, your fats, and I'm having a major brain fart here. Well, I'm really sorry. But let's move on. This never happens to me either. My daughter, she's having some issues right now, and my brain is not where it should be.
Okay,
She's going for tests and stuff, and her 30th birthday is coming up, and I'm kind of like losing it. So I'm not getting any sleep. It's horrible.
okay. Oh,
But
wow.
anyways, well, let's talk about this. So anyways, let's talk about portioning because then they'll make it easier. I'll remember what the other one is. So anyways, your proteins, basically what you want is it's 4 ounces for females, 6 to 8 for males. And if you look at your hand, the palm of your hand, without the fingers, so just the palm of your hand, when you look at your plate, that should be your proteins. A lot of people, what happens is like when you go to the store and you buy, say, like chicken in those styrofoam packages, and they're injected with all the water, the flavored water, and everything like that. Those chicken breasts, when you pull them out, they're bigger than your own boob, you know. So when you look at one of those chicken breasts, they're actually, when you cut them up, those are 3 to 4 servings. Those aren't one serving, and people will eat the entire chicken breast, which is but puts them way above their macros for protein. People don't need as much protein as what they think they do.
Okay.
So then, moving on, you got your fats. If you look at your thumb, like right for that where that joint's at right there, that will be your fat. So if you're pouring out oil into a pan or getting butter out, whatever. You just want to think that's about the serving that you're going to have.
Okay.
And the one that I forgot before when I had my brain fart is carbs. Duh. It's horrible. Oh my God. You have no idea. My mind is so carbs, the way you would measure that without have any kind of a scale or cups or anything, just picture, I can't do it like here, wait, hold on. Get this hand here. Cup your hand like this. And when you cup your hand like this, you've got almost a cup. You see people that like do recipes and they're just measuring by eye. That's what they're doing. So just take your hand like this and picture that as your cup and say like if you're using brown rice, that's your cup of rice.
Okay.
So you've got your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. That should have been in the beginning of this video. And I apologize. And that's basically the way that you put them together. Now, as far as counting them, it varies with people. Like they'll sit there and they'll say, okay, people should, let's say like they take that low carb diet or the keto diet, whatever, and they want you to have mostly, high fats, good fats, some proteins, and then the carbs, they want you way down, like, 20 and below.
Yeah.
I mean, if you stay 50 to 100, most people will lose weight. Guys, pretty much, they just drop the bread and they'll lose weight with no problem. But, you get to the 20, 30 range, and if people, especially if they're diabetic or they have any kind of insulin problems, might start to, get the shakes, whatever, and start to fall out on you, shaky knees, shaky hands, start getting confused. So you really have to watch. What I usually do with people is once I get them into the system, we kind of, after a week, take a look at what they've been eating
Okay.
and then go from there. But basically, those are the three macros that you've got, and how to measure them out without actually using any cups or scales or anything like that. If you look at your plate, you should have on your plate, you should have your piece of protein, like your piece of chicken, whatever. Should be like the 4 ounces, 6 to 8 for guys. 1 cup of like a carb, sweet potato, brown rice, whatever. And then the rest of the plate should be like vegetables, because when you count in like vegetables and everything like that, you have to take the carbs that are in it and minus out the fiber to get the net carbs. And that's how you do that. So pretty much vegetables are almost like freebies. Not totally freebies, but almost like freebies. Some things you should stay away from while you're trying to lose weight: squashes, root vegetables. Those are higher in carbs, higher in sugars, and fruits. Unfortunately, when they say eat like a bird, they don't mean don't eat a lot of food. What they're talking about is eating berries and seeds and stuff like that versus pineapple, bananas, nuts, stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah. So anyways, that's in a nutshell. I am so sorry that I was so brain farted this. I was like, I'm having issues.
So the portion size for the for your fiber, how much should that be? Or is that unlimited?
What, the fiber?
Yes, for your fiber, for your some of your vegetables.
Well, I mean, it's funny because it's hard to get. You can eat enough fiber. It depends on the person. I mean, you really have to go by their weight. If they're a guy, they're a girl.
Yeah.
I get people that come to the gym all the time, and I'll start them. I have an 18-day quick start that I use, and with fiber with them, if they're not eating enough vegetables, because it cuts out the fruit completely on the first week, what I have them do is I have them add either chia seed or ground flax for some fiber, because what will happen, they won't show on the scale that they're losing weight. And when they don't show on the scale they're losing weight, the first thing out of my mouth is, and excuse me everybody, is have you gone to the bathroom yet? Because the fiber content, if they're not eating enough vegetables, isn't there, and they're not drinking the water, they're stuck.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, if you don't get enough fiber, really seriously, ground flaxseed, and it has to be ground, it can't be whole because you can't digest the whole.
Okay.
The seed, the outer shell isn't digestible. So you have to have the ground or the milled, but that stuff's excellent for fiber source. It gives you omega-3s and everything.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Does anyone have any questions? I don't see.
I can't even see if anyone's watching.
Um, yeah, we don't have too many people watching about right now. So, yeah. So is there anything else you want to add?
No questions?
No
Yeah,
questions?
you know what? That's a hard subject because you know what? People
It
will sit
is.
there and go, "What?" But no, I think I've got everything. Is there anything you want to add?
Um, no, not really. Not really. So,
Okay.
all right, everyone. If you're watching this on a replay, you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and me and Wendy will get back to you. Um, Maybe I think sometime this week or early next week we'll be doing another live on why women should be doing strength training. So we'll go into detail about that. And if you like this
Definitely.
video, if you found value
Yes.
in it, please,
Heavyweights.
yes.
Heavy, heavy, heavy.
um, so make sure you like the video, share it, and we'll see you guys next week. All right, Wendy, thank you again, and you have a good weekend.
All right, thank you. And I promise you guys next time I won't be so whacked out. I'm gonna have answers next time on what's going on with her, so I should be okay.
Okay, okay, that's
But,
good. That's good.
all right.
All right.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Yep.
All right, bye.